From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, January the 10th, 2018. An Israeli man was murdered in a terror attack last night in the West Bank. 35-year-old Rabbi Raziel Shevach was shot from a passing Palestinian vehicle near the outpost of Chavat Gilad, where he lived in the West Bank. He was given first aid by medics at the scene and then taken to a hospital in Kfar Saba, where he died of his injuries shortly after. Hundreds attended his funeral today, including a number of Israeli government officials. Raziel leaves behind a wife and 6 children. The IDF last night conducted a mass search for the gunman, checking vehicles and setting up roadblocks in the area as the manhunt continues today. And condemnation of the attack was seen on social media today. The United Nations Special Coordinator for the Middle East peace process, Nikolai Mladenov, wrote on his Twitter page that there is no justification for terror, and those who condone it, praise it, or glorify it. This is not the path to peace, he wrote. U.S. Ambassador to Israel David Friedman wrote, responding to a statement from terror group Hamas calling the attack heroic, that Hamas praises the killers and PA laws will provide them financial rewards. He wrote, look no further why there is no peace. And the European Union's ambassador to Israel, Emmanuel Giffroy, wrote that he was appalled by the murder of Rabbi Raziel Shevach last night. There can be no excuse for violence and terror. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed the attack today while meeting with the foreign ministers of Ireland and the Netherlands, Simon Coveney and Halbi Zylstra. He told them that Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas must condemn last night's reprehensible murder and stop financing murderers and their families. And after their meetings, Coveney said the talks with Netanyahu focused on the situation in Gaza and prospects for peace. He said the two discussed how Ireland and the European Union can play a constructive role in jump-starting peace talks. Zylstra met later today with Israeli President Reuven Rivlin and expressed his commitment to work against anti-Semitism and against efforts to boycott Israel, saying that the Netherlands is strongly opposed to both. Reuters reports that the Arab League will meet in a few weeks to discuss the recent U.S. recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The report cites Egypt's state news agency MENA, saying that Arab states will push the United Nations to now recognize a Palestinian state with East Jerusalem as its capital when they meet on February the 1st, claiming that the U.S. recognition was a violation of international law. And a follow-up for you about the story we told you about yesterday, the arson attack of 2 kosher markets in the town of Créteil in France, on the anniversary of a deadly terror attack 3 years ago in nearby Paris, where 4 Jewish customers were murdered at the kosher hypercacher market. In the early hours of yesterday, Tuesday morning, the Promo and Destock store in Créteil was set ablaze. That fire then spread to the local branch of hypercacher. The owner of Promo and Destock is a Muslim who said that he felt sick over the incident. French news agency AFP reports that the 44-year-old who wished to remain anonymous said, "I'm Muslim, I work in a Jewish shop, there is no incompatibility there." He was reportedly hospitalized for shock after seeing the extensive damage of the fire. Though no official motive has been given yet, anti-Semitism watchdog BNVCA said that the arson was intended to, quote, punish the Muslim owner for his ties with the Jewish community. And shifting gears, looking now at some entertainment news, Israeli actress Gal Gadot has been named the new global brand ambassador for Revlon. She will help the cosmetic giant launch their Live Boldly campaign, which Revlon says is designed to bring women together around powerful conversations, shared experiences, and a celebration of diverse beauty. Gadot, by the way, is said to be the highest-grossing actress of 2017, following her starring role in Wonder Woman last year. And U.S. funny man Chris Rock is in Israel this week. The comedian and actor took the stage last night at the Menorah Mivtachim Stadium in Tel Aviv, performing to a 10,000-strong crowd. Rock has visited Israel before, but this was his first show in the country, part of his international Total Blackout tour. And taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Wednesday, January the 10th at 7 o'clock, it's from the Aleph Bet. At 7:30, highlights from the 2017 JOFA conference. At 8, author and professor Fania Oz-Salzberger talks about the role of women in Jewish life from the Shalom Hartman Institute. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with Rabbi Dr. Kenneth Brander, who is president and Rosh HaYeshiva of Or Torah Stone, that's on L'Chaim. And coming up right after this newscast tonight at 6:30, it's Thinking Out Loud with Micah Halpern. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, January the 10th, 2018. I'm Teisha Bader.